Today, campus emergency polls. What do they do, and more importantly, do they really work? And March Madness in Division III betting means trouble for some student athletes. Is the payoff worth the gamble?
Broadcasting from HPR 274 in the Department of Communication, this is UT Tyler MCOM News.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us today for MCOM 4332 News. You may have noticed blue lights around campus, outside of buildings and common areas, but do you know what they're used for? UT Tyler Police said the blue lights, or emergency response poles, are on campus to help students in a variety of ways. They connect directly to campus police dispatch to avoid needing to fumble with your phone in case of an emergency. Police recommend they be used for safety, health, or crime-related situations. While Sergeant Seal with Campus Police says the phones really don't get used that often, it's the feeling of security that really counts.
It also gives people the sense of safety knowing that they're out there and that they can be seen. And I feel like it could also give potential actors that want to commit crimes, they might think twice because those phones are out there and readily available to the students.
Seal says the phones are maintained every month with random checks to make sure they operate properly. Seal says while the phone should be only for emergencies, it should never replace 911. It's springtime, which means school districts all over Texas are getting ready to take the STAR test. Stresses for teachers and students are high as usual, and some blame the constant changes in test format. Texas is no stranger to standardized testing. The state assessment test has changed so much in the last decade. The changing affects teaching styles, and the results for students are long-lasting. Math teacher Catherine Horn feels standardized tests are useful, but they generalize more than educate. So while the tests may change, the stakes stay high for students and teachers.
There's frequently shifts in what we decide is important for our students to be learning, and so that's part of why we change things so quickly.
We've seen a huge preponderance of test anxiety, so a lot of them have such test anxiety they can't be in a classroom and take an exam. They can't have a timer on them.
You're trying to put all these kids into a box.
Up next, the dangers of shin splints, their impact on campus runners, and how to avoid them. Also, find out why female celebrities are freezing their eggs. All this after the break.
She's been playing all day, and you know what that means. Running around in the dirt, she's sure to be filthy. Pushing and pulling and trying to settle her down, especially when she hates water. It's a mess. Introducing Spray a Puppy, the new improved way to ensure a clean, happy dog. Spray a Puppy, available at no retailers for $14.95. How can I help you?
I'm here investigating the disappearance of Officer Crunch.
I don't know who killed Officer Crunch.
Can I grab it, Crunch or Cheer?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright, I don't see anything suspicious, but I'm gonna take this as evidence.
Even you will kill for one.
Do you want to be the best? Do you constantly fail at the things that you attempt? Drink Sport Blast and you'll be better from the inside out. With Sport Blast, you'll be the best player you've ever been. No more sitting on the sidelines. Sport Blast is guaranteed to improve your game, so look for it and pick one up today.
The Patriot Talon isn't just a student media outlet. It's your source for campus news. Whether you're in class or on the field, we're there covering everything you need to know about UT Tyler. So whether it's our print edition or our brand new website, we want you to be able to say,
I read.
I read.
I read the Patriot Talon.
Hi, and welcome back to MCOM 4332 News. March Madness may be coming to a close, but the stakes are higher than ever for those betting on the games, especially student athletes. The NCAA prohibits betting to avoid damaging the integrity of the sports contest and to protect the welfare of the student athletes in college athletic events.
The NC2A believes that if there is an NC2A sport, whether it's women's water polo, men's basketball, lacrosse, that athletes involved that fall under the umbrella of the NC2A simply should not be allowed to bet in any sport. And that's only to make sure there's not even the appearance of any influence in the gambling world from athletes and coaches and administrators affiliated with the NC2A. So that's why they do it.
Student athletes can get more information about betting guidelines at ncaa.org. You can watch the Final Four games on Saturday starting at 7:09 p.m. on CBS. Many Patriot athletes have been injury-free this spring season. However, shin splints, a common issue among athletes, is always a concern for Rebecca Grube, UT Tyler's head athletic trainer. Grube says the best way to prevent shin splints is to wear tennis shoes with good arch support. However, if an athlete does develop shin splints, they should get treatment at the first signs of pain.
We do what's called stripping, which is just kind of like a massage technique, but it's used to help break up adhesions. And then we employ a lot of rehabilitation exercises with strengthening of the lower leg, strengthening of the foot muscles as well.
According to Grube, recovery time for shin splints is anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. However, when treated properly, many Patriot athletes have been able to compete in their sport this spring season. The women of Hollywood are taking part in a new trend that may be influencing more than just their celebrity girlfriends. Celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Love Hewitt, and Sofia Vergara are planning for their future by freezing their eggs. Freezing human eggs is becoming known as the fertility fad that is going beyond just Hollywood. Courtney Sheets, a UT Tyler student, feels celebrities may play a larger role in influencing society than we'd like to think.
I think that when celebrities do anything, they are opinion leaders, and it's reflected directly upon all of society. But I think that ultimately that decision is obviously it's a personal decision made by every woman.
If you're interested in learning more about the process, you can go to eggfreezingcenter.com. That's our show for today. Join us next week for MCOM 4332 News. I'm Rachel Prattis.